I'm Tom O'Neill, host of GoldDerby.com, here with Delaina Dixon from TVGuide.com. Let's talk about the Daytime Emmy nominations. What do you like?
Well, I think what's really interesting is that we have 8 women in the lead actress category, which is, it's unprecedented. You know this.
Right, this is a diva traffic jam.
Yes, absolutely. And I believe 6 of the actresses have been up before, nominated before. All have won, except for Nancy Lee Grahn hasn't won for lead actress, but she won a supporting actress Emmy a couple decades ago. But what's really interesting is we finally have Cassie DePaiva. This has been kind of the long horse actress. A lot of people felt she should be nominated in 2003 after she did the One Life to Live live show. I mean, she had to do it in one take. It was going out live on television, and it was when she found out that her husband Todd had actually, her baby hadn't died, but that he had been keeping it secret from her. And she just showed all this emotion. A lot of people thought that she'd have been nominated then. So it's fun and great to see her up and nominated. And the other nomination I'm really excited about in lead actress is Juliette Mills. She plays Tabitha in Passions, who is a witch. Yeah, she's so she's a little out of this world. When I think of her character, a lot of times she's narrating the storyline, kind of pushing the storyline forward. So it's really hard to get a nomination from that. But from what I've heard on her tapes, that she is just phenomenal in the scenes that she submitted. So it'll be really fun to see these 2 women kind of get their due. Now, I'm so glad I'm not voting, because how do you choose between these
You have to be rooting for somebody, though.
8 actresses?
Among all the nominees this year, as a fan of this genre, who are you rooting for, show-wise, star-wise?
Oh, God, there's so many talented.
Who had the best years? Among the stars and shows, who had really strong seasons?
I'm trying to think of all the women that are nominated. Give me a
No,
moment.
I'm talking even the guys, even in the supporting. If you had to look over just the past year, what were some of the outstanding moments?
See, that's a hard question for me, because I don't get to see the shows every day. I'm like, who got nominated? Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm really excited about this young actress, Alexa Havens, who's on All My Children. She came on the show. She played a character named Babe. You're already thinking, oh my goodness, this cannot mean good. But this girl, I mean, there's something very vulnerable about her performances. And she had a really intense storyline. Her baby was stolen and given to someone else, and then she was given another girl's baby, and she thought it was hers, and then she found out the truth, and she kept the truth from the first girl. And there was just a lot of emotion that put into it, and a lot of actresses, young actresses, could have taken it and gone over the top with it, but Alexa just kept it right here. She never went quite over the top. So I'm really excited to see, what she put in, and I think she could be a contender. And that's a little bit of a shakeup, because Eden Regal, who's also nominated in Young Actress category, who played opposite her, this is her 4th Emmy nomination, and a lot of people said that she hasn't won, playing the lesbian who was raped and then had a baby, because Jennifer Finnegan was in the category for 3 years, and she won 3 years in a row. But I think this year Eden might be up against her co-star a little bit, Alexa. So we'll have to see what happens. But I think either one of those girls may take it this year.
Which daytime drama series had the best year creatively?
I think All My Children has really shown that it has improved over the last year. The storylines have gotten tighter. I think with a female head writer, that the stories really speak to women. I mean, you can take a show like General Hospital that's very mafia oriented and has a lot of violence in it and a lot of action, but I don't know if that speaks to a female audience. All My Children really made the women strong on their show this year, and I think who are daytime viewers, there's a lot of women, and to see strong women tackling serious subjects makes it something that's going to be a big contender. But there's always Young and the Restless, and it's just always so classy. It's always classy. So it's going to be a hard competition this year.
All right. Thank you, Delaina.